Hey there, this is WTii, and I was going to log off. This is technically being played after the 1v1, just after, because I played that 1v1, I was like, oh, quite, you know, I always enjoy Warcraft 3 anyway, even when I'm getting massively stressed or having a horrible time in it, I still love the game. But, yeah, I was going to log off and go do other things, but I thought I'd sneak another game in because I can. So I will, but this game will probably get uploaded before the 1v1 will, because I have the upload of the 1v1 as last. I'll put this after my other 4v4 game that I played earlier today. So what would be good to do? This guy wants mass units and hero auras. He seems to know how 4v4 works. We got undead here. It looks like he's going fiends. That's good to know. Human who's building an altar first, which I didn't do in my 1v1, but you have to wait and see about that. And a human here who's not building an altar at all yet. Okay, so what have we really got? Well, Princess of the Moon would be a given, to be quite frank, due to the fact that, oh, someone wants 100 gold. I don't mind giving 100 gold, except for the fact that he uses caps. That's a bit irritating, but I'll let him off on that. What do we want? I think Priestess of the Moon will be good, but Keeper of the Grove was tempting because he can actually chop away the wood here, but I'm in no particular rush. I can do that with a building anyway, and I'll show you how to do that. This is a little strategy. I probably might have shown it in a previous game before, but for those of you who haven't seen it, I'll show you how to handle that when it comes up. But it's not coming up just yet. Now we're going to want a wisp to scout if we can help it, because obviously we want to know what they're doing. For all I know, they could be putting loads of towers here, and if I didn't bother to scout, I'd just give away the game for my team immediately, right there. So it's not hard to scout. And in any competitive RTS game, in any game generally, scouting is key, you know. Always scout. I don't want too many wisps. 5 would be enough to go in an expansion spot potentially, and then the rest should be on Shredder, because Shredder is just sick for wood. I'm not going to have any creeps there, so I could do a bit of Priestess of the Moon harass early game, because there's not much you can do anyway. There's not many creep spots after that point. I could get a Priest of the Moon. Let's get the Priestess of the Moon and that Archmage. Cool, that's some lovely range there. Got to be careful with this wisp now, because it gets hit by, yep, there you go, it's not even get to scout, apart from knowing that that is a night elf. So that pretty much explains that then. Let's get myself another Moonwell, because I can. Hopefully should be able to catch the Archmage on his way. Since he hasn't come here already, he either went back on himself, or he's gone somewhere else. And that, I was correct, he has gone somewhere else. He's gone over here for some reason. You ping there, well what are you doing about this Archmage? You may as well probably get on the Archmage's ass, you know, because I can do a fair bit of damage to the Archmage with my searing arrows, so I will focus on doing it. So you move back every time you take a shot, so you can get maximum shots possible. One more shot will do it. Okay, that'll do it. So I'm probably going to go creep now, and definitely what I should have done or already set up for myself. What's he doing? Okay, Red is just following me. I don't even know if he knows what he's doing. But, yeah, I should have had this shop already built, basically. Why is this? Why do people want to rush and that and attack, and they haven't got units? They want to be aggressive. Well, you know what? Build units if you want to be aggressive. It shouldn't depend on me having to do everything for you. I'm going to get another Ancient of War, because I feel like I'm going mass archers this game. I just have a feeling that might be quite handy. Especially since this guy's gone water elemental. That guy's fast expanding, that's fine. I don't know why I'm following Red. Just screw that. I'm just going to do my own thing. Focus on that. Focus on getting the expansion if I can, preferably, before we all have to meet up. But I think that's very unlikely now. What I should have done is already had this shop built and start eating the trees is what you do with this shop, basically. Because you get yourself a shop, so you got the shop for late game, and the shop serves its purpose early game where you don't really need to buy any items from it by chopping wood to give you access to an expansion spot without having to build a shredder or anything like that. Although I do aim to get a shredder at some point, but if I can't get it, no words, no comment here, no comment at all. Red is clearly absolutely awful. Absolutely and utterly awful. So whatever Red does, I want to try and not feel guilted into following him and helping him out, because it's only going to get myself and the rest of the team damaged, basically. Carry on making archers. Carry on spamming them out. And get myself another Moonwell, although I don't really have to, because... Okay, let me just focus on this for a second. Took a lot of damage there. Just move archers back, make sure that the golem doesn't bolt anything like your hero or anything that's within range of shots. Otherwise, I've got to bring that hero all the way back. God, okay, that's alright. He's used the bolt on that character.
Trust in my command.
Because you can do this, but it's not comfortable to creep. But as long as you just move units back, you'll be fine. But you will eat through your moon wells if you creep this without too many units. Now, what was I going to say? I was going to say something, but I forgot what it was. And blue is here to creep jack me. Oh my goodness, that is really bad. Gonna have to TP here, otherwise I will lose my hero instantly. I fucking double clicked that. I have 100%, billion% fucking double clicked that. I have no idea why that didn't go off. No idea, apart from it fucking me right over. I'm really annoyed at that. I have billion% fucking double clicked that shit. What the fuck? Oh, that is really pissed me off. I so fucking double clicked that. If you check the replay, you will see that I double clicked that. Now, if you double click it before you get sleeped, it should go off. It should definitely go off. It has done in previous experience. There's no reason why it shouldn't do this time. Looks like they're going to be very aggressive. So since I'm on my own here for the moment, I'll just hide all my units. Start attacking when they lose their focus on my units. But I'm really annoyed about that moon. That priestess should not have died. That should not have happened. Fucking bullshit. I'm really angry when stuff like that happens. Because if it shouldn't... Fair enough if I fuck up. But I did not fuck up there. That fucked up. Don't know what these guys are doing, but they're getting themselves absolutely owned here. They're just giving us a free win here. Priestess of the Moon is back relatively shortly, which is great. So she can do loads of damage. They're going to run away now, so I'm not going to even bother chasing them. I've given up on that. Yeah, wait, go fast, etc. I know, go fast, but I want to create this. I don't want to lose the opportunity for it. Priestess of the Moon, get all your units in. You don't really want to start attacking too early, because if one of these units here that are flowing through the trees gets trapped, the rest of the units at the back can't fall through. There we go. So now that's enough. I'm actually just going to plant my guy here in the middle because he's too slow to get back. I can still keep on spamming out archers, even get myself the Hunter's Hall. Click, 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 spam, 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 spam. We've got one of those spammer type of allies who love to ping more than once. Okay, it's a loss. We lose. I may as well stop playing, to be honest, because we've lost, according to this guy. But yeah, I'm raging. I'm raging from losing that Priestess of the Moon, because I know that should not have fucking happened. She should have teleported the split second that sleep wore off, because I definitely double clicked that shit. But fuck it. Check the video, watch it 3 times. I'm going to watch it afterwards. I'm almost certain in my head that I definitely double clicked that shit. I'm really annoyed about that. Red is so bad. Look at him. He's just got to go something like mass necromancers or something, so you can just automatically spam units. That will help us out. Make sure that you don't neglect the spot that is the potential expansion. We've definitely got a decent win here. I've got fuck tons of units. Archers are going to be fine at this point. I don't think they've got any units that actually slice through archers yet. No need to TP. We don't need to TP here, to be honest, because this is 4v1. We've got more units in their base than they've got in us. So we want to force them to TP back, which thankfully they're doing. You see? If we go and TP, then they have the advantage, so don't do it. Archers are just going to pretty much auto-attack this point. I'm going to put them in a fairly safe position, but... Oh shit, that's not a good safe position. Okay, looks like he's going to want to go for my Priestess of the Moon again. No, he's not, because he's basically teleported in front of several armies. Could potentially have got my Priestess of the Moon, but he's fucked himself over by teleporting there. So I just, once again, I'm not going to chase too hard. Put all my archers here to stop. I can micro, but I'll leave that for 1v1. Do you know what I mean? When I'm playing 4v4, stop here. Just stopping units. That's good enough for me. I can do better, but you know, you don't really feel like it when you're doing 4v4. You don't have to try so hard. Like, I can lose archers quite happily and not care. Let's get this main Ancient of the War down. As soon as I get that down, I can move my archers in closer to get more focus fire on that Ancient Protector. Why is he going back? Is that because he basically decided to TP with his hero? See if I can bring this down before I have to back myself. Let's see if he got loads of... Yeah, he's one of those players that basically TP just because his hero got weak. I'm going to continue focus firing here because I know I can take that down without having to worry about the wisps. I could take the rest of this on myself. I don't really know why they're all TPing. I'll show you how it's done. They're TPing because their heroes are getting low. Don't want your units blocking each other. That unit's going to die anyway. There's not really much point in microing it. I want to try and do some sort of focus fire. These two units are going to die. Skeleton archers and all of that. Need a bigger scope on what's going on. You need to kind of predict the units that are going to get focused, really, and move them back. But a lot of units are now having to move back because they're so weak. Oh no, red's here now, so basically I don't even have to back. Okay, absolutely fine to stay. I would have had to get back there eventually, but because all my archers can't last forever. But now we've got red here. He's going to win the day, and red is going to win this for us basically. And now I'm going to get my shredder, which I should be able to build. And archers are still flowing in like mad. Warden is out. She can do a fair bit of damage to the archers, but she's in a bad position, so we should be able to focus fire down enough that she isn't so much of a threat to my archers. And they have still got units there. Harsh. I thought I crept that. Oh no, that's because I got crit jacked, wasn't it? Okay, fair enough. Let's bring my units here whilst I'm not really paying attention to what's going on over here. Bring a couple of wisps. They're going to die, but I want to get a shredder out, so I don't care. As long as I get the shredder out. The shredder actually takes most focus. If you build a shredder first, the units will then start focusing the shredder over any other unit you have there, generally. Oh my god, my archers. Don't die! Mortars will do a lot of damage to archers if they have fragmentation shards. I don't know if he has it because I can't see his base, and now more ghouls are TP'd in. He seems to just love TPing on my archers, this guy. Whether it costs him the game or not, he will just TP on his archers. So you just go back to rescue your allies, and that TP was relatively useless. And you bring back the rest of your archers that are rallying in. Ones that can make it to your hero, do it. Ones that can't, send them back so they can get sleeped. Right, well, this is obviously a win at this point. If you can't tell that right now, then we know it is. We've got the base here. You need to macro a bit harder when you're doing 44 and stuff like this. Obviously, a lot of shit was going down, so I'm going to let myself off on that one, but you definitely want to make sure that as soon as this mine is up, it's got wisps to go inside of it. You can take wisps from outside to put in there, but you want to remember that if you're building Night Elf buildings later on in the game, any tech tiered units, Ancients or Winds, etc., they use up a wisp. So if you've only got 5 wisps in total that go into this mine, you're going to have to take wisps out of your mine to then build buildings. So you may as well leave a couple of wisps spare on the wood, even though you've got a shredder. Okay? Is that clear? Do you understand what I'm saying? You better do, because I'm sure I made myself clear there. I'm absolutely certain I did. Now, we can just get tech going. I'm absolute noob here. We've got loads of tier 1 units and just still on tier 1, so time to get some tier 2 ticking away because the game is pretty late at this point and I'm still on tier 1. But that's only because it's been a very heavy early game rush pressure game, so there wasn't really much need to tier up. Well, since 2 of them are leaving, I think this is pretty much over. I mean, I said it was already over, isn't it? I mean, nothing's going to happen here where we're going to be in so much trouble that we'll have to back off. Pink's definitely out of the game. Purple's going to be a bit more difficult to kill because he's going to have mortars, which is probably the reason why he hasn't left yet, because he's like, haha, I've got to sit inside of my base with mortars and hit you from huge range where you can't hit my mortars. So he'll be able to fight us off a fair bit with his mortars. He might be able to fight us off enough that we actually have to back off entirely, but I don't mind just sacrificing a whole ton of my units if it means he gets killed, because I've got an expansion, I've got loads of units. I might go Hippo Riders actually instead of Shims. Oh, he hasn't got as many mortars as I thought. He's got mortars, obviously, but he's actually decided to get some Sorks and Spellbreakers. I don't want your Archmage getting focused, even though she's got no mana. Actually, it doesn't matter if she gets focused at this point. What are we getting? Get the mortars, obviously. This guy loves his caps. I think he's really getting into this game, that's what it is. Oh, Red's got Frosties. Good game. Red has come good. All he has to do is attack the mortars with those Frosties and game's over. You know, game's already over, but I mean it's well and truly over. There's really no need to concern ourselves about mortars owning us, and there's only one. I would have thought it'd have tons. I've got loads of gold now, so don't have a go at me about my macro because I'm kind of deliberately saving it. I mean, at this point I've still got all my units. I don't need to go into upkeep. I can do, but I don't need to. I've spent my money on tech and stuff like that. In fact, to tell you what I'll do to appease you haters, I'm going to send all my wisps down here, and you'll see what I do if the game continues to go on. Otherwise, you can shut the hell up for the moment, because I know that's what you're thinking. You're like, oh, you got 2,000 gold, what are you doing, stupid noob? Well, I'll tell you what, sometimes this is how I play in 4v4. I play a bit relaxed. I don't try as hard. I mean, I try hard enough to win, but I put basically the minimum amount of effort that is required. Put it that way. If I know that I can win like we are at the moment, and I don't have to put any more effort, I'm not going to be like microing like a madman. If it was 1v1 and I still pretty much won the game, I would probably still No, actually, no, that's a lie, because I had that 1v1 game, my first one, where I decided to go fucking fairy dragons and stupid shit. Tech straight up to fairy dragons after making 3 archers and think I could still win the game, and I actually almost cost myself the game doing it. But that is the kind of player I am. I will dick about if I have the option to do it. If it even seems remotely possible, I will play like a twat, because that is just who I am. It's in my nature. I can't help it. I really can't. I don't play solidly well. How to say it like that? I play skillfully with what I've got, but I don't play smartly. I do have a smart mind. I know what I'm doing, but I just have to play stupid. If that makes sense, but that isn't smart, is it, playing stupid? I don't know how else to say it. It's just, I like to dick about, okay? Dick about seems to be the best phrase that I can come up with right now. I like to dick about, and to show you how much I like to dick about, you're going to see. What are these wisps doing over here? I don't know. What are they doing? Maybe they're just going to build a whole ton of Ancients of Wars. You never know. That could be what's going on. I think that's assumed right now, since the fact that loads of Ancients of Wars are being built. I think they might come up a little bit late. I'll definitely better attack this guy, because it looks like they're going to stay in the game for a long time, so that's fine. Obviously get yourself your nature's blessing, that's a given. I've actually still got enough resources for more, but yeah, it should be a giggle here having this many Ancients of Wars. Put them under a hotkey, that'd be nice. Blue will go down. He would actually be able to defeat all my Ancients of Wars there, because Frostworms rule all. But red has really come good here. He's still clearly bad, but he's got kind of, you know, solid units that he can't go wrong. You can give mass Frostworms to a complete and utter noob and he'll still do well with them. What are my archers doing? Kind of just finishing shit up here. Noob! Noob! What does he call it? Is he calling me a noob or something? Does he actually think I need to be there? Maybe I do actually, because they actually haven't got that much anti-air. What is with these bad-mannered players, honestly? I'm a knob, okay? I'll take that actually, I'll accept that I am a knob, to be honest. I'm not a noob, I'm a knob. Right, can I actually, because I've got that under hotkey, there we go. Should they eat their way to victory? It's almost wondered if I could eat my way through the trees would be quicker. No, they're moving quite fast because I've got the research. Go trees, go! I'm actually going to TP and start attacking orange just for giggles. See, shall we see how long it takes him to notice? Oh no, they're going to leave before I can actually have my fun. Still can't even one-shot them. Oh, there we go. Oh. They actually still managed to get into the mine, even with all these archers. Just need like one more upgrade on those archers. Ah, what a spore sport. All of my ancients never got to release their full potential. Just stop, guys, just stop. There's no, don't even bother anymore, just stop. Right, okay, thank you very much for watching. This has been WTii. Please subscribe, rate, and comment.